message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sorry for being missing. Thank you to everyone who left a message on my post. I've just gone through and answered them all because I thought it would make more sense to me answering them personally and then doing this separately for those who don't give a shit whether my head's on or off. So, because some people are like, oh, I don't give a shit, shut up, just do the video, I don't care where you've been or what's been wrong. But for those who do, it's a headache I get every few months. It's something to do with the fibro, I think. It just feels like the back of my skull doesn't fit my head anymore and it wants to come off, and I just want to slice down and take the back of my head off, but I can't. Obviously, I tried everything, took everything known to man, slept, didn't sleep, drank 10 gallons of water, you name it, still got it, but not as bad, and I don't feel like vomiting, so there's a plus side. So I thought I'd get a video done while I was feeling somewhat human. Yvonne, it's me again. I just love your British humour. Thank you, Yvonne. Mystical Fairies, 5942. If she's talking about Carolyn's earrings, I don't think Carolyn wore jewellery.
Hoop. I haven't clocked her earrings yet. We're only on episode 2, so I will be looking at...
Yeah, she is. She's, what's the word? Dissecting every episode as she watches it and taking notes, no doubt, on what Carolyn wore and she didn't wear. Well, I made it to the end. Thanks for the video. I love the inserts today, especially the Tigger one. I love that Tigger one. There's a few. I did put others in, but sometimes YouTube has a fit and it says you can't have them because it's a copyright strike. Well, I don't give a shit about copyright strikes because I don't monetize my videos, so that doesn't affect me. But what does is when they say this won't be shown in certain areas, and it was parts of America that they weren't going to show it, and it's like, oh well, that's just stupid, so I took them out. So, but you wouldn't know if I'd put them in or took them out, would you? So, Jesus Christ, you're an icon. No, you're an icon, sir. Joyce, Lisa's got a once a snatch. This is why I love doing comments. Oh dear. She's very proud of her wonder snatch, I've heard. Valerie, the cat in the hat comment, lol. But the thing is, see, what gets me is I remember this because I was thinking about it. It's like John can't say anything funny or any little quip, or she runs off and cries in a corner and sulks and stamps her feet and becomes mean mama. It's like Jed said. He said, how would she cope if John said to her what he'd said to me that day about the lipstick? You look like a corpse, take it off. Do you know what I mean? That was funny. We laugh about it. We're always taking the piss out of each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't get it. If you have to walk on eggshells with your husband, you're married to the wrong person. Melissa, I'm late to the party, but you're here now. But I have a couple of things to say. First of all, feeling the need to tell us that housekeeping didn't steal from her tells me everything I'll ever need to know about that classist, racist, elitist bitch. I am so glad you've got her summed up. And if you could just tell the newbies that pop in and say you smell and run away, you're me, nah, 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 nah. To explain to them, will you, how stupid they are. Then we have the woman she was assigned to in the queue. Americans who went to concerts back in the day are very used to waiting in lines and don't mind. She makes a big deal about it. I don't get it. She had no personality, so Lisa wouldn't buy from her. Maybe this woman was going through something in her personal life and was just trying to get through the day. A little compassion might have been nice, but not our Lisa. Lastly, I wouldn't be surprised if she's thinking about divorcing John. She probably thinks he's becoming a burden. Thanks as always for taking one for the team, Jules. You're very welcome, and I totally agree with you. I think she's thinking of offing John. But if she does, she'll soon realise that there isn't anybody else who's going to fucking pander to her the way he has for the past however many years they were married, 27. No one else is going to do it. No one's going to kiss her whole, let her spend whatever she wants, do nothing round the house. Ain't going to fly. She hasn't realised what a good man she's got in John, and all she ever does is complain. Poor man doesn't know which fucking side's up. I don't know how she gets away with it, I really don't. But yeah, the woman in Chanel probably had Lisa summed up, and she was like, I ain't going to spend any more time with her than I fucking need to. I'll piss her off and she'll go. And it worked. Bethany, so she writes off her self-development classes then, like everything else, I'm sure. Yep. If there's any way of... Why do I sound so weird? If there's any way of her not having to pay for something or getting something free, she'll try and figure it out. It's quite sad, really. There's people out there that work themselves to the bone. Sorry, I know that's making noise. Hang on a sec. Oh, well, what's this one? Boop, 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 boop. No. Anyway, there's people out there that work really hard and don't get anywhere near as much money as she gets for sitting on a hole talking about stuff she bought in the week. It's not fair. The whole fucking work, money, top 1% bollocks, it's wrong. Those who work the hardest get the least, and it's not right. Christina, so funny, Jules. I love it. I love the thump. I just need to have that. Should I just do that, the thump thing, and just have it repeating on the on the main page? So anyone who comes to complain, they've just got her going thump, thump, thump. Missy Lynn. Wahaha. I love it when people put that. As a what now? Heading back into these oldies, Jules. How are you? I'm a lot better than I was, thank you. Yeah, she was going to be a self-help guru for 5 minutes, and she's not doing it now. Patty cakes. Contained. White coat. Genius. I laughed out loud while eating and drinking. I know you warned us not to do that. You see Tigger, I see Zebra. Yeah, but there's no song for Zebra. That's why I was like, no, it's got to be Tigger. It's got to be someone bouncing about. If you can find me a good song for Zebra, I'll put Zebra in. John only said he liked the zebra wear because he knew if he didn't, she would have a meltdown. Exactly. Feel free to skip the hair video. None of us care about her hair. I've just seen it's up, isn't it? She doesn't look... For a video where she's saying, oh, I'm going to tell you how to grow lovely hair. Her hair doesn't look that great, does it? Be like me saying, oh, I know. I'm going to tell you how to have hair. Yeah, sit down. Shut up. Pardon me. Jessica. I like that. Jessica. Tally. Jessica. Jessie Carterley. Oh, ignore me. I love trying to make names out of what aren't probably names. Anyway, Jessica. Love the singing. Thank you. I love singing. That's my happy place, singing. Especially in the shower. I can lock the door, put my speaker on, blow the roof off and just go wild and annoy the neighbours. Tracy, so funny, and we got 4 thumps. I love the thump. Wendy thinks it's funny too. I thought it was hysterical. Bella, I love all of your inserts, Jules. So funny. Thank you. See, that's what's going on in my head. Now, can you imagine it? Now you know. You're starting to see a glimpse into my mind. While she's talking, something pops up, and that's what I've been trying to do. What's popped up in my head? I've tried to put it on the video so you know that sometimes I just zone out completely. Mystical Fairies. Jules, this was hilarious. So good. I've watched it about 5 times now. The thump gets me every time. It's great, isn't it? I bet she's fucking kicking herself for doing that on film. Kismet, please, someone get her mental help. She needs help from someone. Otherwise, she'll end up broken alone. And it'll serve her right. Absolutely serve her right. Malva, 420. Did she forget Will is her son? Yeah, probably. I don't think she even remembers she has a
For her to
son.
take a class. I will pay for her to take any class because I think...
She's talking about paying for Brooke to take a class because Will's doing his own in the background. He's doing school. He wants to get ahead, whereas Brooke's had it now. She's done with doing fucking courses. It's so sad how she leaves him out. I hope he can't hear her from his room. Hope he has headphones on. Elizabeth, poor young man, it's such a shame. With the right attention and proper guided support, he could be living independently and happy now, away from Mama. Yep. I'm waiting for that day. Malva, her hair is the colour of Peeps. I love how you call them Peeps. It's such a cute name, isn't it? Correction, her hair is the colour of an unripe banana. We'll do a poll. Melanie, thump, there it is. Does she actually do that when she puts her coat on? Thump. Elizabeth, everything she says is nonsensical. What a twat. Oh dear, I'm a bad influence on you, Elizabeth. No one wants to play with you. We're not in the playground, you dumpkin. That sickening voice speaking like a toddler. I spent a lot of money. Now you're admitting it. Mary is adorable, really cuddly. Pup date, so cute. I know, isn't it sweet? And when you find him on YouTube, you can go back and see when he was Diddy. Oh, I went and watched that as well. He's going to be a good guide dog. Here's an idea, Dumpkin. Stay in bed all day in PJs. I do it. It's fun. After all, you spend very little time up and about anyway. But to be fair, at 95, she probably needs to be tucked up tight and secure early. There's a thing. It's Peter Kay, a comedian in the UK, and he did this thing, and he was going on about, you know, when your nana leaves the wedding, going home to draw curtains, and he's like, you can't pull that. That's for warden. And it's like, I think of that every time you call her 95. Itchy nose. Like you, Jules, my skin is a whiter shade of pale. I seriously can't take any hot sun, even smothered in the highest grade of sunscreen. I would burn and damage my skin. Moles all over the wormwood idiot's back is a concerning sign, and God forbid could end up being cancerous. I wear dresses and I don't self-tan either. See, and I bet you look adorable. Yeah, I can't do the sun. I've never been able to. My mum, I've probably said this before, we used to go on holiday sometimes to Cleethorpes to her friend Mary, and she'd take me to the beach where she'd slather herself in oil and just lie there, and I had a bucket and spade, and every so often she'd look up and I'd have my back to the sun and she'd pick me up and turn me round, and it's like, I don't want to turn around, I wear glasses, I'm squinting, I can't see, it's too hot, can we go home? Do you know what I mean? But she didn't care, she just wanted me to cook. Get over your daddy, just be grateful he's still alive as you are well into your 90s. God, what does that make him? If you want both loafers, numpty, put a different loafer on each foot. Exactly, there you go. Problem solved. What's Project Body Skin? Oh, she's trying to get rid of all the splotches and burn marks and whatever, and then she'll go out and burn herself again. Yummy. Isn't that a word used for ice cream and delicious treats? Yeah, I know. And what got me, I keep saying, she goes on about Yummy Foundation. Danessa Myricks did a foundation called Yummy, and she never got it. Why? Because she's racist. Melanie, the cut to the straitjacket, priceless. Yes, that's a clapping emoji. Thank you. Is anyone surprised that she loves watching her old videos and that she cherishes them? NARC. Yep. In big neon letters. If that top lip gets any bigger, she's going to suffocate. Gigi is laughing. We all love that, don't we? I should put that as the thing. Lavanity, I love how she had to have New York pizza. She only ate the cheese. It's all about the crust. Cheese is cheese. She's so dense. And it's like, do you get Papa John's in America? You probably do, because you get everything. That is my absolute, hands down, favourite crust ever. We went to Butlins on holiday. Was it Butlins or Haven? No, it was Haven. Anywho, we went on holiday to a camp, to a caravan, and they had a Papa John's, and we treated ourselves. Really enjoyed that. It's probably at the bottom of the list of pizzas when you compare all the proper pizzerias in New York and wherever, but so nice. And I'm like Lisa in a way. I like the fact that you know you're going to get the same thing when you go there, or Domino's or wherever. Do you know what I mean? You know what the quality's going to be like. But let's open you. Papa John's. I don't know what they do to their crust, but it's really nice. It's even better than Domino's. Domino's is quite plain. Anyway, why are we going off on a tangent about pizzas? Helen, the Tigger song made me think about my dad as he used to sing that song. Ah, I hope it brought back good memories, Helen. Diane, good ones, Jules, but the hot yellow roots. Yeah. She thinks it looks good, though. Love the cape. She's sickening. Yep, she surely is. The vanity. That comment about her letting them clean her room and nothing turned up missing was crazy. She's beyond unbelievable. If it weren't for your funny commentary, I could never make it through one of her videos. Bless you, Vanity. It's true, though. I was so tempted to send that to the fucking hotel, but then you'd get the, oh, that mean woman who makes videos about me, she's telling lies to hotels and I can't go back there. You should never be allowed in any hotel, in my opinion. Ashley, oh goody, she's back to her baby Gap vibe era. Pink Sesame Street jacket, pink outfits, pink shoes. Is Brooke pregnant? I said that a while back, didn't I? That I thought Brooke might be pregnant. Lisa steals her thunder about everything. Exactly. I dread to think what Lisa will wear to Brooke's wedding. I absolutely dread. When she went in a full-length, low-cut sequin dress to her friend's wedding, fuck knows what she'll wear to Brooke's. Davis Preston. Hi, Jules and community. Hi. I hope this message finds everyone well. I have posted previously in regard to the southern isms she highlights in her rambling. I'm speaking about the you gonna put on a belt. Oh, good! Comment by John and her dad. That is a common expression I heard my whole life, kind of similar to bless your heart, but in the instance of the belt is a way of saying you look sloppy. Ah! Or your pants are too big. At least that's how it's used in Texas. Thanks for all the laughs and making me realise how silly a lot of our isms are in the South. They're not silly. We've got some stupid sayings here. Do you know what I mean? And you'd be like, what in the hell are you talking about? It was just I didn't understand the point of saying, aren't you going to put a belt on? Because I can't see how it would have made any difference. And why would a man say it anyway? But I get it now. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much. I learn, you see. Each day I learn. Patriot Angel, laughing my arse off. Jules, you're the best. Thank you. It's her, though. She's so stupid. Penny Wild. Jules is a jealous fool. Oh, please, Penny, tell me. What am I jealous of? Please, just come back and put one thing under this video, under this message, and tell me what exactly I am jealous of. Do I want her money? No. Do I want her looks? No. Do I want her husband? No. Do I want her ensuite bathroom? Yes. But what am I jealous of? I don't know what the fuck you lot keep coming over here telling me I'm jealous. Of what? You never say what of. If that's all you can say, that's your only argument. You're jealous. Whatever. 5th of the 3rd. third. Keep this in case someone else pops in to tell me I smell. I just don't get it. That's the only thing any of them can say is I'm jealous. Of what? Her going to bed at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Her sitting on her own in a hotel room in the daytime, ready for bed with eating the top of her pizza and sending pictures of what she bought back to her friend. What am I jealous of? I don't fucking understand. Jackie, this is Melissa in a nutshell, literally. So damn funny. Thanks, Jules. You never disappoint, and I'm here for it. Guaranteed belly laughs. Oh, that's what you're objecting to, is the short. Don't you think she looks like a fool in the short, Penny? Give up. Mamacita. Love you, Jules. Love you too. Me Smith. Love it. Thank you. Penny doesn't, apparently. Elizabeth. That's her summed up to a T. Spoilt, petulant toddler. Exactly. Mamacita. Great to see you, Jules, and hear your lovely voice. Thank you, honey. Wanda. I wish we could have a hidden camera at her mailbox. Sorry. And send her a so sorry card. Heard you cut your hair. So sorry. Hopefully it will grow back soon. If not, you can always get extensions or a wig. Good luck on the journey. I bet she'd have a nervous breakdown at the mailbox. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that sounds mean, but she's crazy. Yeah. Batshit, bonkers, crazy, insane. Jules, did the girl in the video about her lipstick reply to you when you asked why didn't Lisa sign the cards that are enclosed? Yes, she did. She's underneath you. Yes, she did. Hi, J-Lo. It was a while back now, and a headache in between. She's not. J-Lo isn't saying I'm wrong or she's right or whatever, because she watches these videos. So I don't know what Lisa would say if she knew you watch, though, J-Lo. But I still stand by the fact that it's Lisa's line and she's fucking lazy and she should have signed the cards and it shouldn't have been up to John. He's losing his fucking sight, for fuck's sake. She's got him in an office writing cards, packing. He might not have seen, you know, when you print off things, they don't always print properly, do they? And he could have seen 3 as 2 and put 2 in because his eyesight's so bad. But does she care about that? No, she couldn't give a flying fuck about him. It's wrong. Totally wrong. Since the candy was available and free at the hotel and party, Will won't get a bagel this trip. Exactly. Bonnie, you got it. The word free caught her attention. I know, how sad is that? She could have gone and bought him fucking Valentine candy. Tight-fisted fuck. Bonnie, there are several videos about people with class never wear clothes or accessories with the brand plastered all over it. I think they called it Quiet Elegant. I guess that lets her out. Exactly. The man that owned the club that my uncle took over was shitting money, to put it bluntly, and you would never know. You'd walk past him in the street and not think he had a penny to his name, and he was the nicest man I'd ever met. Plus, I've worked in the likes of the Waldorf Hotel and places like that, and I've seen posh people and people with money, and they don't act anything like Lisa because they know how to treat people, and they're not there fucking waving $100 bills in the air, screaming, oh, get everyone at the table a drink, look at me, I've got money. They don't do that. She's classless, totally. Wanda, excellent question, Jules, that you asked Elizabeth. So if you heard one of your guests say something like that, would you say something to them? What makes it so bad? She said it online where hundreds, or I don't know how many, could have heard her say that about the hotel. Exactly. Insinuating that the staff looked iffy and they might have nicked something. She has absolutely no fucking self-awareness when it comes to people who work menial jobs like that. There were girls, when I worked at the Waldorf, we all did an induction day. And there was me, 2 waiters, 5 girls from Dublin that were coming over to do, I forgot what she said it was now. House care. What do you call it again, Elizabeth? My head's gone. Anyway, and we're all sat around the table and they said something, you know, say who you are, why you're here, blah, blah, blah. And so I said that, you know, I lived in London and I was there for the job of Palm Court restaurant cashier. And one of the Irish girls went, sure, we knew you weren't here to be making beds. And it's like, oh, I could do that as well. I ended up doing that in Butlins. You know, nothing's below me. But I used to go, in the Palm Court, we used to do a shift from the middle of the day till 12 or whenever the restaurant closed, and you couldn't just close it and tell people to get out because they were people with money. So the waiter used to just have to stand at the back of the room with his arms crossed and wait until they got bored and went somewhere else or upstairs to bed or whatever. So we'd do that shift, and by that point it was too late for me to go home. So there was a room on the top floor that we used to sleep over because our next shift was 7 o'clock in the morning doing the breakfast. Then we'd finish, then we'd go home, and then, do you know what I mean? We did it like that. I spent so much time with those girls up there. Actually, they used to get me Benylin to put me to sleep. There's a thing. Benylin and night nurse we used to use, because by the time I was going to bed, I was wide awake and I couldn't get to sleep, and I had to be up in a few hours to do the breakfast thing. So they used to get night nurse in and whatever to try and knock me out. But they were beautiful girls that had come over to work because there was no work where they lived, and they were happy doing what they were doing. The only thing they ever thought of was, oh, can we cut corners and not hoover the room today? Do you know what I mean? Does it look like it needs a hoover? I might get away with it. We'll give it a quick brush in the corner or whatever. They would never dream of stealing stuff. Has she not thought that through, right? Who's in the room? You and the cleaner. Well, you didn't steal your stuff, so who's the finger going to be pointing at? They're not going to steal from you because they know that even if they weren't even thinking of doing anything like that, people are going to be pointing the finger at them because they were the only other person in the room. People who do that job are honest, hard-working individuals that you wouldn't have a fucking clue about because you've never done a hard day's work in your life. Right, I'll shut up now. They've put that one twice. Panda. Her insecurities might come from her father's misogynistic, controlling behaviour. That type of personality has a tendency to berate and criticise. She's still seeking his approval at 55. It's a form of emotional abuse she's never recovered from. You could be right. You probably are right. But it still doesn't change the fact that she's a narc and she's carrying it on with her family. It comes to a point, right, they say the abused child either becomes an abuser or puts a stop to it. She could have put a stop to it. She could have treated her children with respect and her husband with respect. I walked away from everything. I lost everybody because of my mother. Because I had to walk away from her when she started playing her mind games with tech help. I was like, fuck this. You've done it with me all my life. You're not fucking doing it with my child. And because I walked away from her, she was like, oh, I'm her only mum, and she's gone and left me, and blah-de-blah. And so no one talks to me. I'm on my own. I could have been a complete bitch. Am I? No. Lisa had a choice. She still has a choice. But will she choose to be nice? I don't think so. Because she thinks she already is. That's the problem. Bonnie, such a condescending attitude when she was talking about being at the LTK conference. It's quite obvious that she was judging everyone there. She's so much classier, of course, not the photographer. She's rude. Bijou, she's pathetic, worthless. Oh, pathetic, worthless on any levels. Yep. Trisha, I think the commenter who wondered what she tips the housekeeper meant the housekeeping staff at the hotels. Oh, duh. Yeah, you're probably right, Trisha. Not her own housekeeper. I wonder about that too, but I wouldn't put it past her not to tip at all. Well, the way she was talking about nothing turning up stolen, I doubt very much she did tip them. Wanda, I don't know why John would waste his time complimenting Lisa or doing anything for her. It's not going to get him anything. She doesn't spend any time with him, go out to eat with him. Hell, now she's kicked him out of the bedroom. It's either because he deeply loves her, poor bloke, or he's there for Will. One or the other. Deborah, hi Jules, hi. Finally catching up on your videos. We are snowed in over here in New Jersey. You're hysterical. Thank you. I hope you're unsnowed now. How long were you snowed in for? See, I don't mind being snowed in. I just don't want to be snowed out. I don't want to be out in it. No. Bonnie, I don't understand her. Does she think that every person would be interested in taking her crap? That's such an insult. Who the hell does she think she is? Oh, they get a bag of stuff every week. Yeah. I'd love to watch them walk across the road and put it in a fucking bin as they're going home. Jackie, what a baby. You know you can always start a pleasant conversation by commenting on someone's jewellery or asking a question. I mean, don't we all learn how to communicate by the time we are mid-50 something? If you have a genuine interest in people instead of her superficial nonsense, it's not hard. She's revealing more than she knows with her videos. Sad. Yeah, she does. She reveals it all, but it seems that only this tiny little corner of Tinternet is following it. She's still got however many. She hasn't got 560,000 or whatever. She's probably got 100,000 people that watch her videos. And a small minority of them comment. And then an even smaller minority come over here and go, yo, you're a meanie. How can they not see it? I'm sorry, people. It's like an oven in here all of a sudden. And that's not helping my head at all, so I'm putting the fan on. I don't think she knows how to start a conversation unless she's in a shop saying, oh, what's your most popular this? Bonnie, I stopped the video because I wanted to listen to Smoking Out the Window. I think the song was written about Planche. Perfect. It was, though. Very clever. Gotta love Bruno, don't you? Double Kid. Finding out she's in Monet tells me everything I need to know about her hair loss. It was their products, not the shingles vax, that's likely to blame. She stopped using Monet very soon after she started peddling it, to be fair. So, although a lot of people lost their hair because of it, I don't think that's the reason she did. Do we remember how excited she was because John's hair was growing back? Ooh! Big fat fucking liar. She just did it for as long as she needed to get people to sign up to some sort of subscription, so she was getting a constant kickback and then not having to do anything about it. She got some fucking award and she never showed it, did she? She bought this posh dress to wear to walk across the stage to get her award. Just shows she can sit there, I've got to say it, she can sit there on her channel and go, oh, this is shit in a can, I love it, and everyone will buy it. She's great at getting kickbacks from thingy, what's the name, links, and subscriptions to shite, but she doesn't know how to keep hold of it or invest it or do anything proper with it. She wanted a house on the water. Save, fuckwit. Classy lady. I bet she returns a lot of stuff that she buys. That's why Bergdorf and even her buddy at Louis Vuitton, etc., no one welcomes her anymore. That's the only way it makes sense. I'm not convinced that the Chanel bag is a real one. Everybody says that, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know a real one from a fake one if it jumped up and bit me. But what I do know about Narcs is I bet you 90% of the shite she buys she keeps. Because I know what my mother was like and she didn't have money, but anyone that gave her anything, it was hers. Like I said, she had 4 fucking Hoovers at one point in a hall cupboard in this little tiny 2-bed flat. And I said to her, why do you need all the Hoovers? Why don't you give some away? They're mine. That tells you all you need to know. Donna, great to see you, Jules. Thank you, Donna. Have you seen Merle's latest, the GoFundMe for a car? I saw the title, then I looked at the GoFundMe, and I got so fucking angry that I couldn't actually put her on, look at her, and be, what's the word, open-minded in any way, shape or form. I just wanted to thump her. So I may go back to it, but why is she taking money off of people that can't afford to give it to her for something that she doesn't fucking need? Take the bus. Fat ass, fucking lazy, idle, whinging narc. I can't be doing with her. Classy. Is an iconic nude a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner? Did she copy her? Can they do this? She didn't stay focused on 90s minimal style very long. No, she didn't. Yeah, I think iconic nude is a lip liner, but she's calling a combination of a lip liner and a lipstick iconic nude, isn't she? So that's the way she'd get out of it. But at the end of the day, it's only words, isn't it? I think had she got the same packaging and whatever, that Charlotte might do something about it. But I mean, look at Elf, and who's the other one? Emco Beauty or somebody. They're copying everybody and they get away with it. So Peg the belt. I think John was saying, hey, why don't you ever wear the Gucci belt I gave you? Exactly. You know, that thing that cost a fortune that you absolutely loved. Hollis, what is she doing with her hair? Is she having hot flashes? I don't know what she's doing, Hollis. Oh, she's not in menopause. Oh no, she's too young for that. Why has she just been picking out black clothes? This lady's demented and depressed. All she buys now is black, and then she layers black over black over black. If that's not a sign of depression, I don't know what it is. She did used to wear a lot of black at the beginning, and then she stopped. Who knows if it's a phase or what it is. Jen, 11:31, happy peanuts. Is that I have to play him, if that's it? Low Pithecus. Well, I'm sorry, I butchered it. Skeleton. That was it, me butchering something. I thought it was a little boy. Happy penis. Happy peanuts, I love that. Thank you. She said she would never regret being in the sun, no matter how she looked. If you're going to go back in the sun, just save your money. She's done it so many times, had a laser peel and gone back in the sun. It's annoying. 5021, are you planning on invading Poland, lol? Oh, I shouldn't do that. That was a bad look, wasn't it? I said to Jed, you'll never guess. He said, yeah, I watched. Oops. You know I didn't mean that. Abbey Road, lol. And when she outright said she's a toddler and doesn't do well when she needs sleep, etc. Exactly. She is. She's just a fucking grown-up toddler. Mystical Fairies, catching up on one of your older videos. This video is hilarious. I'm eating my dinner while watching and I'm starting to think that was a bad idea. I keep choking because of your hilarious commentary. Put the fork down. I don't know what I said in it was that long ago. While she's on the topic of mascara, I bought a purple mascara from Maybelline the other day in a 50% off sale. Thought it'd be a fun colour to try other than black all the time. I love purple mascara. And blue. Was it Urban Decay used to do a blue one? I can't remember, but there was a blue one I had back in the day and I absolutely loved it. Mystical Fairies, she certainly has a very unique way of describing perfume scents, doesn't she? Doesn't she though? 5047 to 5108. Well, at least she admits it.
What do people call me? Unrealistic, unrelatable, out of touch woman. That's going to be my channel. I own it. I am. I'm unrealistic. I love living in a fantasy world. I'm unrelatable to a lot of people, and out of touch. And what is it? I'm not the everyday woman. I want to be, I don't know, I'm me. And I think there's a lot of you out there. And I feel like
I'm me, and I think there's a lot of you out there. What? That are you? 5224. Sorry, but those sunglasses are hideous.
I think, and then I'm getting ready to show you my favorite sunglasses of all times that aren't available.
If she says that once more, I'm going to staple her lips shut. 5307. Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
It a little bit because we can't copy her directly. And then these, I think I tried these.
Who was she on about there?
Even recreate these I would love to do again. If any of you know anybody at Key, tell them I would love to do this again, and I will change it a little bit because we can't copy her directly. And then these, I think.
Who does she think she is? Oh, somebody tell Key I'd like to redesign their sunglasses and bring them out in my name. Fuck off! Wanting to design her own sunglasses, but wanted to copy how Paris Hilton did hers. Can't Lisa make anything without copying other people's designs? No, basically. 5740 to 54. Isn't she the one who brought pink clothes in her latest haul video?
Think is so much more me than like the pink toile, because I am not a cute girl. I'm not cute, and I just feel like I like more of a serious like black or leopard or something like that. And so when I saw this, I got it.
I grabbed it because I had to have it. Yep, she goes from one thing to another and hopes we don't remember what she said. Thanks for the video and the laughs. You're very welcome, honey. Trina, yes, I think she's pretty phony. Yep, very phony. She can't lie straight. Susan, hilarious, I know. Thump. Kathy, oh my god, this woman is nuts. Yep, she needs locking up for her own good. Julia, oh Jules, love it, thank you. Thump. None of your business. She's a very sick person that needs psychiatric help. She does, and she won't admit it. And neither will anybody around her for some reason. Donna, oh my god, you're too funny. Singing, lol. Sing it, Jules. I'm coming out. Oh, rebel, your face is a mess. I actually put that in the thing and I had to take it out, but that is what he sings. Mary, yippee! I needed a laugh today. I'm glad it made you laugh, Mary. Matt, best thumbnail yet, Jules. Lol, she really just gives them to us, doesn't she though? I don't do anything, it's all her. Wonder, it wasn't my beauty fantasy. There wasn't a damn thing she showed that I couldn't live without. Snap. Tracy, the most boring ever. I don't know why she thought it was such a great haul. I don't get it. Highly caffeinated. Let's just mute her and listen to that song. I don't know what song I put in now. Wonder, I'm with you. How big is your head? Now I know what it is. How big is your head? Yep. Bonnie, yep, sounds good to me. Such a great song. Yeah, I should have just left the Bee Gees on, but I probably would have got dinged if I'd played any more than I did. Wonder, ha! Lisa got scammed into buying all that shit for $200 for a $2 brush. Lisa was all, I want it, I've got to have it, whatever the cost. She gets home and it's not the same one. It's a cheap piece of shit. Well, that just shows, right? She doesn't look. She doesn't care. She doesn't... It's, oh, grab. And she doesn't know what she's grabbed till she gets home. Maybe if she made a point of looking what they put in the bag in the shop, she could have said, no, I'm sorry, that's not the brush we're talking about. And I want the other brush, and if I don't get the other brush, you can take all this shit back. I don't need it. But she won't, will she? No. Bo, they say a sucker is born every minute. Shein has the brush for $5.41. I'm sure they've probably got it cheaper on Temu, haven't they? Peg, her friends see her coming, don't they? Ding, 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 ding. Christina, friends, lol, so true. Joyce, that was awesome. I laughed my head off. They saw her coming from a mile away. I bet that girl was laughing all the way home. Oh, you'll never guess what I did today. Bo, what else is new? She bought more lip liners for us to be able to copy them. I know, and she said it out loud. Tracy, I literally laughed out loud at that brush. Can you imagine if she would have spent $120 just on brushes and not on crap makeup? Whatever. Exactly. She's stupid. Carrie May. Me too. Loved it. Served it right. And she was like, oh, it didn't matter. And whatever. Bo, if it wasn't for her lip liner, her lips would blend right into her foundation. Ah, yeah, now that's why she likes lip liner. I hadn't thought of it like that, but that makes sense. Jackie, oh my god, her hair. Hot orange roots again. It's just awful. I'm a hairstylist and her hair is just one disaster after another. When it's done right, she rushes to ruin it yet again. What a mess. Exactly. When everyone on here is saying, oh, her hair looks good, that's the first thing she does, is changes it. Peg, orange roots to match the orange ends. Is she colouring her own hair now? Jackie, looks like it, but Princess wouldn't ever do anything herself when someone else can do it for her. What's it? If you lessen her, what did she call it? Lessen her struggle. TJ, exactly. This is the only way she's happy with it. If they tone it down, she freaks out and moans and complains. In her deranged mind, she thinks it looks good. It washes her out and makes her look older. Plus all the damage to it. Can you imagine being her hairdresser? If I was a hairdresser, I would hate my work attached to that head of hair. It would ruin your reputation. See, most decent hairdressers wouldn't let her out the door looking like that. I don't know how she wangles her way to get them to do that to her hair. Why? Exactly why I have fired... Jackie. Exactly why I've fired clients before. I'm not having my name attached to a horrible look like that. Morgan probably got tired of her constant contradictory demands. Can you imagine how happy Morgan is now picking up the phone for a booking and knowing it won't be her? Bo, what would her life be like if she couldn't shop every day and then film herself bragging about what she grabbed? She'd be a sulky, petulant child is what she'd be. Cynthia, oh Lord, CT off duty is definitely off in this one. So camel toe off duty, I'm trying to think what was CT. And I'm thinking Charlotte Tilbury and it's like, no. Camel toe off duty is definitely off in this one. Worse than ever. And what is going on with her hair part? Looks like she's no hair and the colour is very strange. Crisis is coming. Again, her face is changing in a strange way. Does anyone else notice? Jackie, and yet, as awful as her looks, she says another hair video is coming. Who takes advice from this hot mess? Truly awful hair today. Lena, what's with the orange roots? What the fuck, or who the fuck cares about all that makeup? Every day, no matter what she puts on her face, it's always nude. Put some colour on your face, Lisa. She's truly not mentally well. No. I was hoping she might buy something nice with nice packaging and colours in, and it's like, who was I fucking kidding? Jackie, her hair is just awful. I'm so distracted with those hot orange roots, I can't focus on anything else. Just so bad. Bo, don't forget that colour either scares her or kooks her out. She's such an odd bod. Bo, she's got a bald spot because she's pulled off her fake eyelashes too hard. You can't make this shit up. I pressed it really hard. Oh, shut up, please. Oh, Jules, I'll never get over the thump. I don't think she ever will either. Make it go away. John, tell her. Wonder, I don't think she got her money's worth. It looks like she got a whole lot of junk, besides 2 pretty eyeshadow palettes that she paid for. The other was just a bunch of samples. Exactly, it was shit. Carolina, 105.55. She will never report back.
Right up to the roots of the lashes. So we'll see. I will report back.
She never does though, does she? She'll never report back. This mascara is going to landfill the minute this video's over. Or to Brooke. Peg, her hand is just not a good medium for swatching. Swatch on something else, Lisa, and tone down the filters. She won't listen, though. Christina, like swatching on sandpaper, isn't it, though? Panda, orange roots and a pink scalp. Yep. Lourdes, watch her come out with a lip liner called Lisa's Nude. Yeah. Peg, you know she wishes she would have thought of overline. I know, but she's kicking herself, isn't she? She didn't think of that. Highly caffeinated, and maybe one named Copycat. That'd be good. Lourdes, that's a good one. Peg, she's laughing. True though, see that's the thing. She tries to make out she's creative and whatever, and she isn't. Because every time she hears a name someone else thought, oh, that's a good one, that she can't think of anything herself. What was it? She'd learned about the golden hour just as she was making that lipstick with Christine Audette or whoever the fuck, and she called it golden hour. See, and she was like, oh, I named them things that were in my mind at the time, and now I don't like them because I was having a horrible time at the time. Well, think of other fucking names then. Stupid. Jackie, that hair is atrocious. I'd be so embarrassed to look like that. Awful extensions, need to be blended into her real hair and shortened. They look awful. Bo, I never heard her talk again about the handbag that she was supposed to be getting for her mum. Yeah, did she ever get it? Was it that, what was it, Goyard or something? Mystical Fairies, 421. Well, you brought it all. Don't buy so much stuff next time.
Let's start. I'm a little intimidated and freaked out because there's so much. And I want to give a disclaimer here. This is just a haul video.
Aren't they all just haul videos? 823, right. So if you love the Maybelline foundation, then you don't need to keep buying foundations then. Exactly.
My Maybelline 220 still reigns supreme, but I do. What?
Gigi, she returns 99% of the things she buys. I'm telling you, Gigi, you'd be surprised. Most of the stuff is in the closet upstairs, off her office, in a drawer. Because it's hers. She bought it. She wants it. Doesn't matter if it's the wrong colour. It's hers. She bought it. Oh, I might use it for something else. It goes in the cupboard. And then she has a mad fit every so often and she throws it all out or gives it to the cleaners. 1014, Mystical Fairies. I do agree that eyeshadow palette is beautiful and I would wear these colours. Any eyeshadow that is glittery pulls me in. Lol, I'm a sucker for glittery makeup. Me and all. I was a magpie, or as Jed says, I was a magpie or a princess in a previous life because it's glittery and expensive.
Beautiful. Look at this eye palette.
Has
and
my name all over it.
Beautiful, of course, is that one. I did wear this.
She never bothers to look at the name of the damn thing, though. I'll put a bit of this one there and that one here, and then I'll mix these two, and da-da-da. We don't care. Show us the thing properly. 1206. Lisa should have Laurie help her swatch the makeup. Yes, she should.
Brush.
Where? Where the fuck is it? We can't see it. Where is there anything on that hand? Where? Is it just me? Because I can't see fuck all. Yvonne, I'm loving your inserts of music and movies. Just perfect. Thank you, Yvonne. That's what is going on in my head while I'm watching Lisa. Me Smith, good lord, she's gotten so much worse if that's possible. True snob. Yep. Sinsta, haha, oh Jules, you crack me up laughing at Fanny Rose. I know what Fanny means in England. Obviously Lisa doesn't. Mystical Fairies, I looked up what Estee Lauder brush to use with their double wear foundation, and it's the brush that she got free with her purchases. She got given the correct brush. Well, there you go. Did she not pay attention to the brush they were using and she didn't recognise it? Who knows? Serves her right. Let her sit and sulk and think she got the wrong one. Cynthia, she has to pimp all of these products, colours, tones, etc., so that she can link them and so that it comes in as a write-off per the IRS. Can you imagine what the camel toe off duty getting audited? I'd love to see someone do her auditing. I'd love to see someone go through all her shit and go, who buys this amount of shit daily? Oh, I do it for them. Yeah, of course you do. Gigi, I love how she thinks she did something for Fashion Week. Did she attend a show? No. Her delusion keeps shining brighter, doesn't it? See, now I've got shine bright like a diamond in my head. This is my head the entire time. There's something else going on in it. Peg, the way she remembers it, she was the star of Fashion Week. Yep. Gigi's laughing. Mystical Fairies 3904. The thump gets me every time. It'll never not be funny.
Foop, 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 foop.
I love it. I wonder if she's seen it yet. Highly caffeinated. It's forever etched in my mind and mine. Mystical Fairies. Perfect for when you ever need a laugh and a pick-me-up. Exactly. Just watch Lisa thump. MJ 10105. Craving pink clothes.
Do it because I'm craving pink. I'm craving pink clothes again and dresses, and that is the true me. And I haven't been that way for a while. Anyway, look how beautiful.
My heart bleeds. She just got a boatload of black clothes. She's so wasteful and annoying. I can't believe her stupid followers can't see that. Same. And I point it out and they still don't see it. Mystical Fairies 10147. Did I miss something? What does an outdoor blush supposed to mean?
This is another outdoor blush. This is
that what they called them? I have not. Is that who was that with? Burberry. Hang on, let me see. Let's get rid of all these. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. They called it outdoor blush. Burberry outdoor blush. Why would you call it that? Strange. Strange name, isn't it, for a blush? Do-do-do-do. Why is that so big? Can you go back? Thank you. Elizabeth says nothing, so don't fret. Yeah, it was just a name they gave it. Very silly. I paused at 1:15:07 to talk to my son, and as I saw my screen, I thought, man, that's a big nose. When the video started, she must have had the filters on full blast because she's looking different than the way she started.
Think about it. So
that is a huge nose.
You had this as a gift if you spent X amount, and I wanted this.
I wanted this. Really? We know. Melissa Bella, I should call your full name, shouldn't I? You are hysterical, Jules. You make it all worthwhile. I keep thinking her scalp must be sore from that awful colour job she had. Pardon me. It's looking sore, isn't it? Thank you, Melissa Bella. Lewis. Why does she bring her face forwards to the camera and takes the swatched hand away from the camera? I couldn't see a single swatch. Can't believe I made it to the end of the video. Only for you, Jules. Thank you. I know, it makes no sense, does it? Oh, yeah, I'll just put my hand back there somewhere where you can't see it. Mystical Fairies. She must have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, if not nearly 1,000, on this makeup haul. And and is she going to wear any of it more than once? Thanks for the video. Love the inserts. Thank you, honey. No, she won't. She'll just wear what she always wears. The is it Physicians Formula fucking bronzer and thing? That's all she uses now. Terry, she's just a hot mess no matter what makeup she wears, and the hair is real funky. I've got the funky gibbon in my head, and you won't know what that is. That's a UK thing. I will stick it in if I remember. What do we do? Hang on, mind your ears a second. That'll ping the thing and I might see it and remember. Lisa has so many extensions taped around her head she may as well wear a wig. Oh, but it's hers. Did I say Susan? Susan said. Melanie, she's going to do a video on being a cool person. Never laughed so hard and felt so sick at the same time. Self-proclaimed cool person definitely shows how uncool she is. Pathetic. But I thought she was, what did she say? Scarred from the cool girl. So I don't understand. Joyce, is it just me, or is her face looking more horsey than usual? Elizabeth, no, it's not you, my friend. She was kept in a stable for a few days by a farmer who mistook her for a mare. She was finally rescued by a farmhand who noticed her grazing in the pasture, shouting, "Daddy, Daddy!" Imagine that, a talking horse like Mr. Ed. Peg's laughing. You're a loon, Elizabeth. Melanie died over the Muppets reference. She's Beaker, isn't she? Ironically, he's singing me, 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 me. It was the best thing I could find. Bonnie, and she wants to buy everything in sight to help with her addiction. It has nothing to do with us. Exactly. Is her excuse to tell John? Yeah. It is. She's bamboozled them all, Lorena, hasn't she? Her mum, her dad and John. It's my job. And they believe her. Bonnie, of course. Fucking sad. Pat cakes. Here she goes again with the zebra wear. I don't need a perfume or a belt. No, Lisa, you don't need anything. You have enough of everything to last a lifetime and then some. Bonnie, boy, the Estee Lauder sales clerk saw her coming. All this for a stupid brush. Exactly. Joyce, Lisa is always scared, cooped out, confused, afraid, and now she's added a little bit bamboozled to that array. Joyce, 1207, you can see how high her filters are. You can't see the swatch at all. I never see a swatch.
Yeah. Where the fuck is it? We can't see it, Lisa.
There's nothing there.
What?
There you go, guys. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Maybe if I move my hand over here and wiggle it about a bit. Can you see it?
What?
Fucking annoys the shit out of me. Can you tell? You can't see the swatch at all, and her hand appears as smooth as a child's. We all know that her hand is crepey and wrinkly. Those filters must be on the highest setting possible. Exactly. And I'm jealous of her. Bonnie, well, 25 minutes in and I haven't seen any extremely high-end brands. Gigi, Estee Lauder and Peter Thomas Roth are in the Epstein files. Oh, great. I have a friend in New York who knows Peter. She doesn't dispute it. What a scary world. Ugh. Is there anyone that's normal? So I was chatting to Jed earlier and it's like, is there anybody on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube that's honest anymore? Because I can't find fucking anybody. And then the whole top 1% are just perverts. Joyce, I can just see the sales girl getting together after Lisa left, busting a gut laughing at the hick who just bought 2,000 worth of crap just to get a free £5 brush. Exactly. She'll do anything. I needed that bag. I wanted that brush. Whatever. Our Old House. That's a nice name. YouTube keeps deleting my comments on your channel, Jules. I'm posting this here as a test to see if it happens again. We can see you, hon. I don't know where the other ones went. But just know it wouldn't be me deleting anything. Sometimes YouTube has a funny 5 minutes. It did it to me in the past. I left comments on things and then went back and they weren't there. So, but we can see you. Joyce, Lisa's going to teach us how to be cool. Sign me up. I'm with you. I have a feeling that Lisa says of all times on purpose just to try and piss us off. I'm thinking that as well. She could change if she wanted to. She just doesn't want to, does she? Bonnie, oh, those pants. They're terrible. Malva, they're hideous on her. Bonnie, they would be so much better for someone in high school. Malva, or someone who works at a circus carnival. Tracy, I can't believe she looked at herself in the video and thought those pants looked good on her. Those stripes made her look 3 foot wide. Bonnie, after all, she is in her 90s. Maybe her cataracts are getting in the way. Peg, very unflattering. They've done that twice. Give me a second. Oops. I don't think people at Circus Carnival would wear them either. There you go. Bonnie, so I wonder how much she spent to get all the free crap. Too much. Joyce, did Lisa just admit that she won't buy from people who won't kiss her ass? Basically, yes. What I've been saying for years and nobody believed me, and now she's just fucking announced it and they still won't believe me. Peg, hyped. Thank you, Peg. Bonnie, those lines that look like smoker lines might be from drinking her Diet Coke with a straw. You could be right there, Bonnie. I forgot about the straw thing. That's annoying, isn't it? Joyce, what is this? Ah! I know. She actually said it a few times in a video once, and it was I gave her such a telling off. She hasn't said it since, funnily. Makes me cringe every time. Me too, Elizabeth. Melanie, is she transitioning back? That's a question we'll never get an answer to. Jules, why don't you sit around your house in your moto jacket? Oh, I know. Damn, I never thought of doing that. Or my real fur. Imagine if you had to spend all of that money just to get an ounce of human attention. Lisa, sales assistants are just doing their jobs. They'll be the same way with the next customer. Exactly. Tracy says the same as me. It's insane. That's the only interaction she gets is with sales assistants. Malva, she's the most boring creature I've ever been subjected to. I can't make it to the end, Jules. Don't force yourself, Malva. I wouldn't. Come in. Comity, I've got a break. Whoop, whoop. See you. That was Jed. And I said to him, oh, now before I go back and finish the rest, I'll put in the clip that I was waving my arms around and clapping about. But could I find where I was waving my arms and clapping? No, because one, the sound's weird. I'm really loud and she's really quiet, so I'm sorry about that. And then I was looking and I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just put it at the end. But I can't remember what it was I said I was going to put in. Apart from Peter Kay doing his bit about nanas at weddings. So that's what you've just watched. And that's why it's there. Because I'm putting it in there because I heard it earlier. Anyway, I will get this finished at some point. So you've had Peter Kay out of context, and you may have what I was going to put in, and I've forgotten. I may have remembered by the end. So if I do, I will add that in as well. But hey, see, have a few days off and everything goes to shit, doesn't it? Bonnie, well, I'm disappointed. The most luxurious makeup. Granted, the products she bought were pricey, but the most luxurious, I'm not quite sure about that. Where are the products from Sisley, La Prairie or Clé de Peau? One foundation is $285. And it's the same thing she buys all the time. I know, I was all excited for the fucking makeup haul and it was shite. Great job, Jules. Thanks for going through the pain of Winnie Winey. Otherwise known lovingly as Blanche. Amanda, why are you still buying lip liners and lipsticks when you're creating them, you might ask. No, Lisa, we aren't asking that. We know the answer. You need to copy someone else's creativity because you've none of your own. Well said. Bijou says 100. Is it just me, or is there no point in her doing makeup videos when she only ever looks the same? When she said, I rarely wear red lip. No, you never wear a red lip. Also, I feel like her makeup look is really looking ridiculous. Now she's getting older and wondering when she's going to realise it's aging her. By the way, who goes out without tissue or a handkerchief, particularly if you're prone to a runny nose? Exactly. And another thing I want to bring up about... Oh, God. I want to bring up about that red lip, right? She never wears a red lip. She doesn't need a red lipstick, but she made sure to get two. One for her that she's just going to put somewhere and look at occasionally, and one for Brooke. That proves my point. It's hers. She couldn't just be given the one red lipstick and give it to Brooke. No. She has to have one. Whether she needs it, wants it, or uses it, she has to have it because it's hers. And if she hadn't got to, she would never have given it to Brooke. She would have kept it because it's hers. That's what narcs are like. When you've lived with one, you know. You've seen it all. Tracy, I think the drag queen makeup look is being replaced with the more natural style of makeup. She glossed over the fact that she gets makeup all over her clothes, but Jules caught it. I suspect this is the biggest reason she doesn't like exercise, because sweating would ruin her makeup. Can you imagine her showing up to a gym with all that crap on her face? Exactly. But can't she get one of them Pilates things? She's got a 95-foot fucking bedroom. Put it down the side of her bed and do it at home. Sylvia, what happened to the 46 pairs she swore by? She just wants to add more to the list. Ada, a video on being a cool person. What? Just be yourself. At 63, I don't want to be cool. I want to be myself, and I want to enjoy my life and family. She's so immature. Yes, I was here for the Prada items too. I just wanted to see the nice things. Mojo, I really enjoyed this one, especially the beaker clip. Hilarious. Thank you. Bella, a learning curve to use the eyeliner. Let that sink in, and it really shows how dumb Lisa really is, doesn't it though? Why is it? It sounds weird in my head, and it's too loud. Hang on. It's too loud on the recording, and she's really quiet even though she's turned up really loud. I don't get it. Hang on, let me move this again. Does that help? Wah! See, and then I'll go and do something else and it'll be too quiet. I hate technicality things. Bella, didn't Lisa Dumpkin see the so-called pitiful brush that the sales associate put into the shopping bag? And why didn't Lisa question her about the brush at that time instead of complaining about it in her video? Exactly what I said. I fell asleep watching this twice. But I was dreaming, was I dreaming, or did she say that she was going to do a video on how to be cool? What the fuck? Yeah, she said it. Can't wait for that one. TJ, she's now buying lip liners to copy them. She hasn't an original idea in her straw head, and she said Steve Madden was ripping designers off, which is exactly what she's doing. Her lipsticks look horrible to me, so dry and lifeless looking. Gotta put on lip gloss just to make them wearable. No thanks, Lisa. And she even said, didn't she? Oh, for those of you who think my lipsticks are too long wearing and drying, I'm looking for something for you to have, a balm or something. That she's just admitted it. I wonder how long she's stared at that broken piece of hair in the mirror, freaking out. How the fuck would we know if it was the best haul? She moves it so fast and doesn't swatch anything I'm interested in. Exactly. Jackie, I'm quite sure it won't be an Abby Young video, because Abby is a great presenter. Knowledgeable and concise facts. Orderly. You know, all the things you're not. Brenda, she's a simpleton. She surely is. Elizabeth, she's as pale as a ghost, absolutely no warmth or colour in her face makeup. In her face. Makeup is supposed to add warmth, especially to lips, cheeks and eyes. Lisa Dumpkin would be perfect in a horror film as a dying vampire. Today, you wormwood idiot, you are wearing nothing, and all the packaging and posting was done by John and Wheel. So what hard work did you do before you travelled? Exactly. I just want a thumper. Extensions are back in, but they're orange. We have some fantastic hairdressers here in Ammon. One I know in particular knows how to get orange out of the dyed blonde. He would never let a client leave his salon with hair like Lisa. P.S. What is half a Sephora? I was going to say we don't even have a Sephora, but we do, but it's miles away. Elizabeth, Jules, you have been officially warned. Oh dear. Give that hillbilly one more benefit of the doubt and you and I are going to have words. Okay, no more benefits, I promise. Mulder's laughing. Undercurrent is in a body of water and undertones are in cosmetics. Did you say undercurrent? See, I tell you, I zone out. Back in the day, lipstick was used as a blusher and eyeshadow. All those products are part of a billion-dollar industry kept alive by simpletons like yourself. Exactly. She can't fathom it out. Lisa, you idiot, you bear down in childbirth, not whilst applying makeup. Here's a thought, Miss Grab. Take all the free gifts and package them up prettily and distribute to women's shelters and bring some joy and hope into the lives of the less fortunate. What use are your devotionals if you don't practice generosity, kindness and compassion? Exactly. Lisa played the piano, Mama reads the Bible, and Daddy notices the length of her skirts. She's living in an alternative universe, isn't she though? We've never heard the fucking piano mentioned before, ever. It's a bit like that job she had at Mac, if you ask me. Hannah, Jules, 12:27. I do have my hearing aid in. I can hear you loud and clear on a normal speaking level, and Lisa won't hear you anyway. My ears hurt now. Still love you though. What have I to see? I don't know what the fuck is going on with the sound at the moment. Hang on. Find 12:27. See what happened. 12. Oop, go back.
How can others watch this and not see it? How?
Yes, I was rather screaming. I'm sorry, Hannah. Oh no, newest. Wow. There we are. Classy lady. I can barely stand watching her anymore. I almost fell asleep. I do not know what her followers are thinking, you and me both. Her account keeps on growing. My daughter has a YouTube channel and she told me it's all about views and who is viewing. For the size, the views are low. Her filters keep us from seeing what makeup looks like. Still get better advice from TikTok. Exactly. That's the thing. That's what people are supposed to look at. Like the sub count compared to the views. And mine are quite good because you all watch. But she's been buying robots that don't watch, and you can see it a mile away, but obviously her fucking subbies are too stupid to figure that out. Mulder, Lisa's new lip liner shades. Spoil me. Daddy's girl. Addiction. New York nude. Narc nude. Baboon brown. It should be baboon's bum brown. Pink pussy. Now that's naughty. Camel toe, drive through diva and thump. Oh, she's got to have one called thump. Oh, she doesn't. I'm going to create. I'll make a new channel and go and reply. Why haven't you got a lip liner called thump? That's so funny, Mulva. You have to come back. Please. Sylvia, John is so unattractive. Yeah, but a kind heart. See, it's not always about looks, is it? Jane, every one of them liners looks the same. They do to me too. Melanie, this is still too funny. Sure, Jan. Ha 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 ha. So, New York. I know, it's sad, isn't it? Mama, look, there's pigeons. Whatever. Nurse Riley, that is what they wore to a business meeting about creating products. What an embarrassment. I can't remember what it was, but he had his cap on, didn't he? Auntie Dramey, scary. Her or me? Right, I answered them. There was an A. Were they all one after the other? Nurse Riley, so much lip filler. Ooh, yep. She loves her filler, does Lisa? Bijou, oh my god, Lisa's face looks so puffed up she's going to explode. And next to Marnie, she looked weird, didn't she? Nurse Riley, one set of used sheets, that's all she can give. Unbelievable. She just had to do a video this pathetic effort, thinking it'll make her look heroic, vain and vapid. Exactly. Oh, Lisa's so kind. No, she isn't. And she only gave those set of sheets because they were no use to her. I know, it's sad. Did Lisa link the Mel Robbins video or just use her content for her own clicks? Yeah, I'll let you decide that. She doesn't link anything. This video revealed so much about her marriage. Sad. Or her view of her marriage. Shelley, she listens to other people teaching classes, then she copies them in putting together a course on her channel, is what it sounds like. She was saying she appears to copy everything to a certain extent. She does. That's all she does do is copy. Deborah, she won't shop at Costco either. Mrs. Thang has gotten too big for her britches, hasn't she though? It's funny, she thinks she looks like Bridget Bardot. Yep. Or whoever else she's thinking about at the time. MVP, most valuable player, thank you. Moon Fairy, today is March the 4th and having a crappy week. Sorry to hear that, honey. I really need some jewels and her violin in my day. I too can't see anything she's showing in her hand. That was deep. The sun goes in and out because of the clouds. I use concealer on my lips to neutralise my own lip colour and make the lipstick true colour show. Her roots look reddish, ginger-like, don't they though? That's what most people do, but no, you can't tell her anything. Moon Fairy. Those pants, lol. The Nordstrom person goes with her because it's all commissions-based pay, so that person played Lisa till the end. Yeah, but what I find unfair is like when she says, oh, she got the Burberry lady to go to the Tom Ford counter with her and so. Then the woman on the Tom Ford counter misses out on commission because it's going to the fucking Burberry lady. Be fair. Do you know what I mean? Buy what you're buying from one person. Then if there's another person on another thing, buy it off of them. They've all got to earn their wages. Fucking woman's stupid. Right. Is there anybody on the naughty step? Nope. And did anyone come in while I was asking about? No. Right, this is the end. If I remember or see what it was I was talking about earlier, I'll stick it in. If not, it probably won't show at all. And I'm sorry about the sound. I don't know what the hell's going on. But if you got to the end, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.